Hi, Dr. Nelson here at a big function tonight. It is a charity basketball game for Sergeant Heath Harden and our fine police officers here in the Hope Mills Department. It is the Hope Mills Fire Department versus the Hope Mills Police Department. And we're right behind me. I have Hope Mills' finest right here in the locker room getting ready for tonight's game. I have the Chief next to me. And Chief, this is a big game tonight for the Hope Mills Police Department as they take on the Fire Department. Of course, it's for a great function to raise money for one of your fallen officers, Officer Sergeant Harden. And I know you have to be excited about tonight's event.
Yeah, it's a big thing. We've had a outstanding outpouring from the community, from the businesses as well as yourself, and it's just been an outstanding thing. Sergeant Sports here and Austin Newcomb, they've been outstanding in getting door prizes for the raffle tonight. The business has just been outstanding. It's been an outstanding outpouring of community spirit for this event.
And I know it's been a rough month for you. You've lost Officer Sergeant Harden in the line of duty. Also retired Officer Jeff Barfield, who served 10 years in the Hope Mills Police Department, passed away almost within the same week. And then 1 week later, firefighter Jacobs in the other locker room, sudden death as well. And it's been a rough for the community, for these three fine individuals serving our community very well. And that's got to be tough on everybody.
Oh, it's been tough on all of us. In fact, Mr. Jacobs, he was a cousin to our police captain. Right. And, of course, Sergeant Barfield, he was a member of the department for several years.
Right. Well, tonight's going to be a good turnout. I know all of Hope Mills has turned out for this event, and it's for a great cause to raise money for these families. And you expect to have a good turnout here tonight?
Yeah, I hope so. And it's been a talk of the town ever since we planned this event, and it's going to be good. The fire department's worked hard, off-duty practice. Our guys have been practicing off-duty, and I can't say enough for our guys and the fire department. They worked hard practicing for this event, and they've given up their own free time for this.
Well, I know this will be the inaugural game. I'm sure that after tonight's success, we'll be out here again next year. And, Chief, I just want to let you know that the community supports you guys. We thank you guys for all your fine service, and we're real proud of the Hope Mills Police Department.
We appreciate you guys, and we appreciate the community and the businesses.
Well, thank you very much, Chief. It's been a rough month for everybody here in the Hope Mills community and the Cumberland County community. Like I said, Sergeant Officer Harden passing away in the line of duty. 1 week later, Officer Barfield, a retired Hope Mills police officer, passing away in a charity run. And then 1 week later, Stanley Jacobs, a fine firefighter, also passing away. And these tragic deaths all make us very saddened here. But again, tonight we're trying to raise money for the Harden family, and we're gonna flash the donations and the website that you can go to. We want to thank everybody for turning out tonight. And again, thanks to these fine officers, Officer Sergeant Sports and Officer Newcomb for putting this together, along with our favorite chief here at the Hope Mills Police Department. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the start of this game. It's Nelson Chiropractic and the charity basketball function. It's the Guns and Hoses game, the inaugural basketball game. We'll see you in just a few minutes.
Do you?
We do.
Hit it, boys!
Nelson Chiropractic Centers, we care for you!
Zachary, what's this?
This is a quarter Nelson.
Maddie, what is this?
This is a half Nelson.
Joey, what is this?
This is a full Nelson.
And guys, what is this?
This is Nelson Chiropractor.
Hey, Rhinos, do you know the jingle?
Yeah!
Let's hear it.
Nelson Chiropractic Center, we care for you.
Hi, Dr. Nelson here on the other side of the locker room. Of course, tonight's a big night, the big charity basketball game. The inaugural game pits the Hope Mills Police Department versus the Hope Mills Fire Department. It's the Guns and Hoses, the inaugural basketball game. It's for a great cause for Sergeant Heath Harden, who passed away in the line of duty just a few weeks ago. And I'm here with some of Hope Mills' bravest right behind me, and alongside Fire Chief Hodges here in the locker room of the firefighters, getting ready for this big game. And Chief, it's got to be a big night tonight. It's inaugural night for you guys, and how have things been going this week?
Well, we feel pretty good. We've practiced several times, and our guys stay in shape, and we're looking forward to really doing a good job out there on the court.
Well, you've got a good crowd out there tonight, and of course, this is a big night for you guys. It's a big fundraiser for the community and also for Sergeant Harden. Do you want to tell us about Sergeant Harden and some of the efforts that you guys are making here tonight?
Sure. Sergeant Harden, of course, was a brother emergency services person. We worked with him on several incidents, and he always did a good job, would offer to help out all he could.
Right.
And plus he was a town employee, so we try to take care of our own.
Right. Well, tonight, expecting a big crowd out there. There's a big crowd lining up for this game, and it should be a lot of fun and for a great cause. And I know the Harden family really appreciates it, and I'm sure all the fine firefighters in attendance tonight. You guys also have to be saddened hear about the news of Stanley Jacobs, another fellow firefighter in the Fayetteville force that died unexpectedly this week as well.
Right. Stanley was a good man. I actually went through fire instructor school with him, and he was a good, decent guy, and hate to lose anybody, especially when they're so close to us as the fire department and police department. So he definitely will be missed, and I know the guys at Fayetteville Fire Department miss him a lot too.
Well, we expect a good night tonight, and it's for a great event, and we want to thank you guys for all your service in the Hope Mills Fire Department, and looks to be a good night for everybody and for the community to raise enough money for the Harden family, and also to honor those fallen heroes, Stanley Jacobs, and also Officer Sergeant Barfield, who passed away, retired Hope Mills Police Department. So we expect a fun night tonight, a good night tonight, and good fellowship with everybody.
Right. Thank you.
Well,
They got bigger nightsticks than you guys. Is that true? I want to know. They got longer ladders.
well, okay, so there you go. It's the Hope Mills Police Department versus the Hope Mills Fire Department. Fayetteville's finest versus Fayetteville's bravest. A big night tonight for basketball and for this community, and also for the fallen officers, Sergeant Keith Harden, Officer Jeff Barfield, and also firefighter Stanley Jacobs. I'm Dr. Nelson, and on behalf of my brother, we're going to be back in just a few minutes with the start of the game. And we want to thank the chief, and we want to thank you fine brave men for the Fayetteville Fire Department, for the Hope Mills Fire Department, for all that you guys have done. Thank you very much. A great night tonight for basketball and for this community. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Nelson and Nelson Chiropractic Centers, recognized for more than a decade by their patients, community, and colleagues for true dedication. Winners of the Fayetteville Observer's Reader's Choice Award for Best Chiropractors, Up-and-Coming Readers' Best Chiropractors, Methodist University Small Business Excellence Award for Community Service, and the North Carolina Chiropractic Association's Member of the Year. Nelson and Nelson Chiropractic Centers, truly working overtime to make a difference in our community.
Let's kick it. Ice, ice, baby. 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 Ice, ice, baby.
Hi, Dr. Nelson back here at the charity Guns N' Roses basketball game. It's loud. We've got the captain, Captain John Smith, and Captain. A big turnout tonight here for Hope Mills. All your fine police officers and firefighters, you have to be excited.
I'm real excited about the turnout, the support the community's come out and giving them. It's a great thing, great cause.
I know the Harden family has to be very proud of the efforts of you guys out here tonight. Of course, it's for a great cause to raise money for Sergeant Heath Harden, who passed away in the line of duty, and you have to be real proud of your officers out here, what they're doing for him.
Oh, we're very proud, and this is just one way that the community and the town of Hope Mills can show the Harden family how much love and care we have about them. As well, it gives us a chance of a healing process through some fun activities.
Right. Well, I know, Captain, it's not often you guys get thanked, but I know tonight the community has turned out to thank you and all the fine police officers and also the fine firefighters, and that has to make your heart warm and really be really appreciative of everything the community's out here.
It does. We appreciate all y'all have done, and our hearts and prayers go out to the Harden family, firefighter Stan Jacobs, as well as police officer Sergeant Barfield as well.
Okay, Captain, I know you're busy. You got to get back to the game. good luck tonight, and we'll see you out on the court.
Thank you again.
Okay. Who's winning tonight?
That's undecided right now, but the way the practice look, it's up for grabs.
Okay, there's Captain Smith. Thanks, Captain. Fine captain out here at the Hope Mills Police. It's a big night tonight for Hope Mills as the Hope Mills Finest take on Hope Mills Bravest. And we'll be back with some of the action in just a few minutes.
What's your first stop following a car accident?
Nelson and Nelson Chiropractic Centers. Of course. Go Hurricane Rugby. Dr. Nelson here at the Rhino Wrestling Tournament. Nelson Chiropractic Centers, working overtime to make a difference in your community. Hi, Dr. Nelson here, back at the Hope Mills charity basketball game on the campus of Southview in the gymnasium. What a wonderful night it's been. We've got Hope Mills Finest versus Hope Mills Bravest, and it's the Guns and Hoses, the inaugural game to raise money for the fine family of Sergeant Heath Harden. Also in attendance tonight, we have the family of Sergeant Jeff Barfield, who served 10 years with the Hope Mills Police Department, along with some of the friends and family members of Stan Jacobs, a fine firefighter for the Fayetteville Fire Department. And I'm here joined alongside Jeff Barfield Jr., Officer Barfield's son. And Jeff, it's been quite a turnout here for Sergeant Harden's family, but 1 week after Sergeant Harden's death, unfortunately, tragically, your father passed away as well. And I know that your father served with Sergeant Harden. In fact, I believe Sergeant Harden took over for your dad. And it's been a great turnout for the family, and I know everybody in attendance sympathizes with you as well. What does this mean to you and the community here at Hope Mills?
Oh, it's great. It's great to see that everybody's here to stand by Heath Harden, my father, another firefighter that had fallen doing this job. It's just great, man. It makes you feel good.
And also Stan Jacobs, firefighter. It's been a rough 4 weeks, 5 weeks for the Hope Mills and Cumberland County area. A lot of these fine gentlemen that serve this community. I know your father was very proud of his service here in Hope Mills as a community leader, and that's got to make you feel good. I'm sure there was a lot of wonderful stories your father told you while serving with the Hope Mills Police Department.
Oh, absolutely, man. Telling me every day, especially when he was in charge of the community policing. Right. All the businesses he would walk in and introduce himself. Hi, I'm Officer Barfield, but you can call me Jeff, He was everybody's friend, man. It's just great.
Right. Officer Barfield, of course, was highly decorated with his service in the Hope Mills Police Department. In fact, in charge of some of those fundraisers, the Hope Mills Police Department ranked up in the top 5-10% of monies collected for charity. And that's something that everybody knows, that knew Jeff Barfield knows how much he was dedicated to community service. And a night like tonight, he certainly would be proud.
Absolutely. He'd probably be out here trying to raise more money if he could.
And we want to introduce some of your family, Jeff. This is your lovely sister, Tina. Tina, you came in tonight for tonight's festivities, and it's got to be a lot of fun for the family, at least to get out tonight and honor one another fallen officer.
Oh, yeah, I've had a great time. My children have, too.
Now, your father served on this police force for 10 years, was also a Vietnam veteran, Officer Barfield, a decorated Vietnam veteran, 2 tours in Vietnam, and that's the buzzer, but that's something that's got to make you feel proud.
Oh yes, I'm very proud of him. He did real great in his lifetime.
I know it's been a couple of tough weeks for the family, but it looks like your family has pulled itself together and surrounded itself together, and that's nice to see, especially during these difficult times.
Oh yeah, Jeff and I have been in contact every day, and this is my first chance I've seen him in a few weeks, but yeah, it's brought us together.
I know we were together at the funeral. You saw a huge turnout for your family. The community of Hope Mills turned out, as well as the Fort Bragg community, and that's got to make you feel proud when you see how many people really loved your father.
It does. I never realized how good my dad did in the community. And I went home and told my friends and my other family. I laughed the whole week I was here because of all the good stories about my dad. You know, it's supposed to be a funeral, and I laughed more than I cried.
Well, you know, that's something that's so true about Officer Barfield. There's been so many wonderful things said about him. In fact, to this day in the community, when you run into people, everyone has an Officer Barfield story, and that's got to be something that really makes you proud when you tell your kids about your father.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's a nice night, and we thank you for coming by. We want to introduce. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I know your dad was a great pool player, but do you think your dad could sink the 3 tonight if he was here?
You're damn right he could. He's a Barfield.
What's that?
Yeah, he's a Barfield, that's right.
Well, you know, you're probably right. If he couldn't do it, he'd really try hard doing it.
That's right. Yes, he would. He'd try real hard.
I know that.
For him. Get somebody to do it for him.
He'd be smiling at the crowd as he's going down the court, too. What a joke.
Yes, he was a good jokester.
Officer Barfield, you have your son here. This would be Michael, right?
Yes, sir.
And back here, we want to introduce, this is Brittany, right?
This is Brittany, my niece.
Hi, Brittany.
My nephew, Matthew.
Hi, Matthew. And then this is your lovely fiance, Christy.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Okay, that's Christy.
Tyler, I'd like to say you're such a good friend, and we really appreciate you having you support us and seeing everybody here tonight, and everything that everybody has done for the family is overwhelming and very touching. Very welcome.
Well, thank you, Christy. I know it hasn't been an easy couple of weeks for you guys, and to get out tonight and at least get out of the house and try and have a moment with the family has got to be rewarding. We want to thank you guys. God bless you guys, and enjoy the rest of the night.
Thanks, Tyler. Thank you a lot.
And Brittany, we want to say hello, Brittany.
Hello.
How about Matthew back here?
Hi.
That's Matthew and Brittany, children of Tina's. Of course, those are Jeff Barfield's proud grandchildren. I'm Dr. Nelson. We're here at a wonderful charity function for the wonderful families of Sergeant Heath Harden, Sergeant Jeff Barfield, and also, let's not forget, firefighter Stan Jacobs of the Fayetteville Fire Department. 3 wonderful gentlemen and 3 wonderful individuals serving our community, and a great night to honor all 3 of them. We'll be back in just a few moments with some more interviews. Hi, Dr. Nelson back here at a big charity function in Hope Mills. It's the Hope Mills Fire Department versus the Hope Mills Police Department in honor of a fine police officer, Sergeant Heath Harden. And we're here at halftime, and I'm joined alongside with the Harden family, Mrs. Harden, along with their son Mason, and then back is Samantha. She's participating in the halftime festivities, joined by Julian and Severin, some of Mason's friends. And I want to talk to Mrs. Harden. Mrs. Harden, a big night for the community and a good turnout here to support your husband and his fine dedication to the Hope Mills Police Department.
Absolutely. I've just been overwhelmed with support from the community, from the law enforcement, family. It's been awesome.
Did you expect a night like tonight? I know a couple of weeks ago when Commissioner Legg was putting this together with the board, they talked about a night like tonight to raise money for your family in honor of your fine husband. And did you ever expect a turnout like this night?
No, I didn't. It's been great. I think it's a chance, it's an opportunity for the community to come together and get to know one another. And it's a testament how well loved Heath was.
Well, I know there's been a lot of nice accolades about your husband and a fine service that he had here at Hope Mills. Enjoyed a great career. We just saw a nice tribute from the Lumbee Indians, and of course your husband, a proud Lumbee, and the Lumbee group came out tonight and danced, and that was quite an honor for your husband.
Absolutely. Heath would have wanted it this way. He walked in the what they would say the traditional Native American world, and he walked in the other world, both sides. So
very proud of his people in Lumberton and the Lumbee Indians, and also served on it with the Lumbee Council as well, right?
No, he didn't.
Well, he was a part of was a chief.
No.
What was the honor? I was sorry, I heard it earlier today.
He actually went to Nice, France. He served as an ambassador. To Nice, France. They went, and this is when he was younger, and he danced.
And his father, we saw his dad out there, Mr. Harden, and a nice tribute tonight for him as well, and his and the mother of your husband.
Yeah, he wanted to do that for Heath. He wanted to go out there and dance, and I'm sure Heath is smiling from heaven.
Well, we want to thank you and your family, and God bless you. And I know that this community supports your husband and all of the fine work that he did. We can't say enough about his service to this community, and we just want to thank you. And if there's anything that we can do, certainly let us know.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
We also want to mention the trust fund that was set up, and that's at First Citizens Bank. Can you tell us, is there a specific website to that trust fund?
No, it's just it's the Hope Mills Heath Harden Memorial Trust Fund.
And it's at First Citizens Bank.
Hope Mills.
In honor of Sergeant Harden.
Yes.
And I want to introduce this guy here. This is, of course, Mason. And Mason, having a fun time out here tonight. And the police department seems to be doing well out there. Are you enjoying this basketball?
Yes.
You are? Mm-hmm. And I saw your grandfather out there and your sister. They were out there dancing tonight, huh?
Yeah.
They were. And a lot of your friends out there?
Yeah.
A lot of your buddies showed up today?
All the guys from the police department are your buddies. They're taking good care of us, aren't they?
Well, we want to thank you, and take care of yourself. Mason will be around, and God bless you both, and enjoy the rest of tonight.
Thank you very much.
Okay, that's Mrs. Harden. We're here at this charity function for the Hope Mills Police Department and Fire Department alongside Mason, and in a few minutes maybe we'll get a chance to talk to Samantha Harden, who's also the daughter of Sergeant Heath Harden. This is Dr. Nelson for Nelson Chiropractic, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Maestro, let's begin.
The winners of the first inaugural Guns and Hoses game. It's the Fayetteville Finest versus the Fayetteville Bravest, and we're here with the award with the Fire Department of Hope Mills. A great night for a charity function for Sergeant Heath Harden. And guys, there's the award. It's the first game, and here's JR. JR, the MVP of the game, had a great game tonight, and it looked like the Bravest really poured on there at the end of the game.
Yeah, we were saving the best for last, but it was all in fun and games. The whole team effort. It's just like fighting fire. We do it all as a team, and it's always for Sergeant Harden.
Well, a great night for Sergeant Harden. Of course, they just announced that they raised $7,000, and a good turnout for the Hope Mills family out here. You have to be proud of your citizens out here to support Sergeant Harden.
Yeah, we're real happy of the citizens and the teams. all the people that came out. You can see it's a whole community effort. They support us, and we support them. We're just glad to have a community like that.
It was a great night for you guys, and like I said, the game you came out at the end, trailed most of the game for almost 3 quarters. Towards the end of the fourth quarter, you actually took the lead there in a few great layups.
Yeah, we had to make it interesting. If we just came out and played the whole game like we did the fourth quarter, it wouldn't have been any fun. So we had to make it interesting. Nah, they played a great game, and we were lucky enough just to come out on top.
Yeah. I just have one thing to say. Let's check this man's credentials. I want to see if he's a firefighter or not. And then they brought in a ringer tonight.
Do they have a ringer? JR?
There's no ringer. I'm a full-time employee.
Well, that's JR for the Hope Mills Fire Department, and they are the winners of tonight's charity function. A wonderful award, and congratulations, guys. Great night tonight.
Thank you.
Congratulations. A great job for the Hope Mills Fire Department, and here they are. Just handed that from in loving memory of Sergeant Heath Harden. A wonderful night tonight for him and for the fine officers out here that came out and participated, and also the bravest of Hope Mills Fire Department. It's a wonderful night tonight, a great evening, a great turnout, and a wonderful time for the honor and memory of Sergeant Heath Harden. What a great night. We'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, congratulations.
If you've been involved in a car accident, the first thing to do is A, go back to the hospital. B, immediately get an attorney. C, call the claims adjuster. D, go see an MD. None of the above. Go to Nelson and Nelson Chiropractic Centers. Our doctors are trained in treating injuries commonly seen in motor vehicle accidents. If you've been involved in a car accident, the first thing to do is go to Nelson and Nelson Chiropractic Centers. Nelson and Nelson Chiropractic is your first stop following a car accident.
Nelson and Nelson Chiropractic Center. We care for you.
Dr. Nelson wrapping it up here from the first inaugural Guns and Hoses charity tournament for Sergeant Officer Heath Harden. It was here on the campus of Southview. What a great night it was for the charity function tonight. A great tribute to Heath Harden and a wonderful turnout from the community of Hope Mills. It was Hope Mills finest versus Hope Mills bravest. And Hope Mills bravest turned it out just in the last quarter and edged out Hope Mills Police Department by 4 points. A big night tonight for the Harden family and for all the fine officers and police officers and firefighters in this community. I'm Dr. Nelson on the campus of Southview. We want to give a special tribute out also to Sergeant Officer Jeff Barfield, who also served 10 years with the Hope Mills Police Department and died tragically 1 week after Sergeant Harden. In addition to that, we'd also like to mention the family of Stan Jacobs, the fine firefighter from Fayetteville, who also died tragically within the same month. It's been a difficult month for Hope Mills and the surrounding community of Cumberland County, but this community has certainly turned out, and it's been a wonderful night and a wonderful evening, and we salute all our fine police officers and our fine firefighters here in the Cumberland County and surrounding regions. God bless you all. I'm Dr. Nelson signing off for Nelson Nelson Chiropractic on behalf of my brother and all the fine doctors and staff at Nelson Nelson Chiropractic. We'd like to say God bless. Thank you for coming out tonight. Godspeed, and also be safe. That's it from the campus of Southview. It's the Hope Mills Fire Department by 4 points over the Hope Mills Police Department in this first game. And we'll see you maybe next year. Good night, everybody.